Like and subscribe now, or you're gonna have bad luck this week.
When you think of the most dangerous predators hunting us divers underwater, it doesn't surprise us if your answer would be sharks. We are not saying sharks aren't dangerous, but here are much more deadly creatures in the depths of the sea, waiting to devour on anything they can get their hands on. In this video, we will look at 10 of the deadliest sea creatures known to humans. Watch out for number 1, as it will definitely give you chills. So, let's get into it. Number 10. Stingray. Do you know what kind of predator was responsible for the death of the world-famous crocodile hunter Steve Irwin on the coast of Australia in 2006? The cold-blooded killer was an Australian bull ray, one of the largest species of stingrays. But calm your nerves, fellow divers. Your chances of being attacked by a stingray are next to nothing. That is to say, stingrays don't actually hunt for divers and swimmers. You will be stung by a stingray only if you step on it, and it will defend itself by using its sting. We recommend you watch your steps, since the venom of these creatures is extremely painful, and some stingray species can be fatal to humans. Number 9. The Great Barracuda. Measuring up to 6 feet in length and armed with a terrifying array of super sharp teeth, the torpedo-like barracuda is more than capable of inflicting serious injuries. There are actually 22 species of barracuda, but it is only the Great Barracuda that has been known to attack humans. The barracuda's diet consists mainly of small and medium-sized fish. It uses its lightning speed and ambush tactics to catch them. Many of the recorded attacks on humans seem to have involved shiny objects such as jewelry or even diving knives. Apparently, the barracuda are attracted to these, confusing them with prey fish, and strike. Such attacks can leave the victim with deep gashes, only resulting in nerve and tendon damage, or in the worst case, severing blood vessels. These injuries can require hundreds of stitches to patch up. On rare occasions, barracudas have been known to leap out of the water and cause serious injury to people on the boat. One recent case in Florida left a female canoeist fighting for her life after suffering broken ribs and a punctured lung after a barracuda attack. Number 8. Tiger shark. The tiger shark is a species of requiem shark. It is a large macropredator capable of attaining a length of over 5 meters. Populations are found in many tropical and temperate waters, especially around the Central Pacific Islands. Its name derives from the dark stripes down its body, which resembles a tiger pattern, but fades as the shark matures. The tiger shark is a solitary, mostly nocturnal hunter. It is notable for having the widest food spectrum of all sharks, with a range of prey that includes crustaceans, seals, squids, turtles, sea snakes, dolphins, and even other small sharks. This picture is also from an encounter between a tiger shark and a hammerhead shark. It is considered a near-threatened species due to finning and fishing by humans. The tiger shark is second only to the great white in recorded fatal attacks on humans. Number 7. Stonefish. The next predator on our list has a camouflage beyond compare, which adds to your danger if you happen to be a super venomous creature like a stonefish. Let us introduce you to the stonefish, also known as the most venomous fish in the world. These fellows might not be more than 30 to 40 centimeters long, but they are living proof of the fact that you don't have to be great in order to be a threat. The venom of a stonefish can cause excruciating pain, temporary paralysis, and even heart failure. Good thing there are some pretty effective antidotes available, right? The reassuring fact for divers is that stonefish won't actually attack you. These creatures use their venom only as a defense mechanism and will kill prey with quick attacks instead. Number 6. Moray eel. Moray eels differ from other eels in having small rounded gill openings and in generally lacking pectoral fins. Their skin is thick, smooth, and scaleless, while the mouth is wide open and the jaws are equipped with strong, sharp teeth, which enable them to not only seize and hold their prey, but also inflict serious wounds on their enemies, including humans. They are apt to attack humans only when disturbed, but then they can be quite vicious. Moray eels are usually vividly marked or colored. They generally do not exceed the length of about 1.5 meters, but one species, Thyrosordia macruris of the Pacific, is known to grow about 3.5 meters long. Now that's a long eel! Morays are eaten in some areas of the world, but their flesh is sometimes toxic and can cause illness or death. But one species of moray, Morina helena, found in the Mediterranean, was a great delicacy of the ancient Romans and was cultivated by them in seaside ponds. Number 5. Portuguese man-o'-war. The species is as weird as the name seems. Portuguese man-o'-war is found in the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. Its long tentacles deliver a painful sting, which is venomous and powerful enough to kill fish and even humans. Many might assume it for a true jellyfish, but it is actually a combination of different organisms. The whole jellyfish is a single organism, like more species in the world. It's just that the man-of-war is a weird species. It is a colonial organism made up of many specialized animals of the same species called zooids or polyps. These polyps are attached to one another and physiologically integrated to the extent that they cannot survive independently, creating a symbiotic relationship requiring each polyp to work together and function like an individual animal. It might be the greatest form of teamwork you can witness. Number 4. Great white shark. The ocean's most scary and dangerous predator is also one of the biggest sea creatures that have ever been caught. The white shark, commonly called the great white shark or the white pointer, is a species of large mercurial shark that can be found on the coastal surface waters of all major oceans. There are conflicting reports as to the largest white shark, but it is thought to be about 20 feet. While white sharks in the 20-foot range have been measured, lengths of up to 10 to 15 feet are more common. White sharks are found throughout the world's oceans in most temperate waters in the pelagic zone. Places white sharks can be seen in the United States include off California and the East Coast, where they spend the winters south of the Carolinas, and the summers in more northerly locales. The white shark is listed as vulnerable on the red list of sea animals. Number 3. Cone snail. When thinking about the most dangerous sea creatures, snails are quite unlikely to come to mind. Cone snails are only 10 to 15 centimeters long and look quite innocent, but a single drop of their venom is said to be enough to kill 20 humans. If you are an enthusiastic shell collector, we recommend you handle these fellows with care. Cone snails don't aggressively chase their prey, but rather harpoon it with hollow teeth and inject lethal venom through. Cone snails can be met in the deep reef waters all the way from the Indian and Pacific Oceans to the Caribbean and Red Seas, and also along the coast of Florida, but the ones lurking in the Indo-Pacific region tend to have more harmful toxins than others. We recommend not trying your luck anywhere with these creatures though. The nickname for cigarette snail derives from the fact that after a sting, you'll have just enough time to smoke a cigarette before you die. Number 2. Saltwater crocodile. Saltwater crocs are one of the most dangerous sea creatures out there. These monsters are found from eastern India to Southeast Asia and northern Australia. Saltwater crocs eat anything they can bite, from water buffalo to fish and even sharks, as they have a large appetite. They are affectionately referred to as salties by Australians, yet there is little to be affectionate about when it comes to this giant. They are responsible for more attacks on humans than any other croc. Nile crocs tend to be about the same size as saltwater crocs, but have a stronger bite. Nile crocs eat mainly fish, but like their cousins, they will attack anything dumb enough to cross its path. This includes zebras, birds, and even small hippos. Yes, even hippos aren't safe from them. Before we show you guys number 1, we have an honorable mention for you. Blue-ringed octopus. At first glance, the blue-ringed octopus seems completely harmless. It's vibrantly colored, smaller than a candy bar, and doesn't look like it could hurt a fly. But in reality, according to the folks at Ocean Conservancy, this small sea creature has venom 1,000 times more powerful than cyanide. And at any given time, it's carrying enough to kill 26 humans in just minutes. Yes, you heard that right. The venom will paralyze you until you stop breathing. So if you see one of these, stay far, far away. Obviously, if you spot it. Number 1. Box jellyfish. Whilst they look innocent enough, box jellyfish happens to be one of the ocean's deadliest animals. The most dangerous members of this class of jellyfish are usually confined to the Indo-Pacific Ocean, but other less dangerous members can be found throughout the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. From the box jellyfish class, it is the Chironex fleckeri, Carukia barnesi, and Malokingi species that are most venomous. Stings from these little cnidarians are extremely painful to humans and can be fatal if left untreated. Even less venomous species can still be potentially fatal to children. Each of their tentacles is packed with harpoon-shaped microscopic injectors specifically adapted to inject venom into their prey on contact. Box jellyfish venom causes their prey's cells to become porous, causing potassium leakage and eventually causes hyperkalemia. This can lead to heart failure, and death can ensue as quickly as 2 to 5 minutes after exposure. Which one of these sea animals do you think is the deadliest? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.